Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And in today's video, I wanted to cover this article from the Motley Fool. I will leave it in the description down below so you guys could check it out. AT&T gets help to expand its fiber business. So we already covered this, and it's good that they're getting help. But just to go over some of these points, these key points, AT&T still plans to offer fiber service to 30 million customer locations by 2025, but it's augmenting those plans with a new joint venture, right? Trying to grow that business. By teaming with BlackRock, AT&T can accelerate its fiber subscriber growth while keeping a lid on capital spending, right? Not having to spend as much on the expansion of fiber. More details are coming when AT&T reports in January quarterly earnings. Now, what I wanted to discuss in this video, and you guys have seen my outlook video for 2023, I voiced my opinion very strongly that, AT&T is making fiber its main priority. While I think it's exciting, it's the story that they should choose, or that they're going to choose, not should, that they're going to choose, I think it could be a big mistake. And here's why I think it's a big mistake, right? Fiber is going to, the fiber into the scale and the size that they may want to grow it to, or the aspirations that they may have internally, it's going to take time. Yes, you can accelerate it faster. Yes, you can do these joint ventures to put a cap on that capital, but there's no maneuvering any faster around having to get permits approved, having to dig up sidewalks, having to get permission to go into the properties to lay the fiber. That is just going to take its natural course. So when I look at AT&T, I look at it as AT&T provides home broadband, and they are the main ILEC in 21 states, right? They operate the wireless business in 50 states. So where I think it's a mistake, I think wireless should still be the main priority and the leading product. Although you can clearly tell that AT&T no longer views it that way. Right? They're trying to get this venture going with fiber. They're trying to invest there in a big way. That's the excitement. That's what they're trying to sell the analysts and the investor on. And it's working to a certain extent, right? There's still some further acceleration. I still don't think we've seen the peak growth of fiber yet, but I still think wireless should be the main play because they have wireless in all 50 states. I think they can still sell wireless and attach fiber onto it where it's available. The way that they're doing it, it seems to be a reverse. Now, I could be wrong, and we might see that change this year, but it looks like they're trying to lead with the fiber product to get into the home to add on the wireless, when I think it should be the other way around. And the reason I think that is because wireless has been their main bread and butter for decades now. And I think there's a lack of focus on wireless. I think there's been a lack of focus on its wireless business for some time now. Now, FirstNet helped, pivot a little bit, but they've shut down projects on densification for a long time now, starting with Randall Stevenson when he was the CEO. In favor of purchasing DirecTV, he shut down I think it was about 50 to 100,000 C-RAN were supposed to be deployed back in 2015 as a densification project. They saw the numbers. They knew the, X amounts of times the data would increase, or the usage of data would increase by today. They knew that back in 2015. They could see the trajectory. They could see the growth. They knew it. And the team, and this was when Donovan was in charge of the wireless, the team presented the plan. They needed to densify. They knew it was coming, but they never got approval to deploy because they were so focused on buying media. Media caused a lot of issues for AT&T financially, right? They got on a ton of debt. They just couldn't spend on wireless. So they starved wireless, which is their main bread and butter. Just think about that. So AT&T as a company made this mistake before. They prioritized media during 2015-16, right? They went on a splurge and bought DirecTV. Then they went and bought Time Warner. So they completely neglected, I feel, and I think you guys should feel the same way. They neglected wireless. Imagine how much money they could have invested and focused on wireless during that time when they purchased all those media assets. Just ridiculous in my opinion, right? So I hope that doesn't happen to that extent with fiber. It does look like they are investing and are more focused on it right now. Not saying that they are neglecting the wireless network. We're still seeing new towers go up for FirstNet. We're still seeing C-band and DoD be added. But I'm not seeing that huge densification project that they were trying to do in 2015, 2016. Now, I know new macros are going up here and there, but I've heard and I'm being told, even in the primary densest markets that AT&T has, like Philadelphia, Dallas, it still doesn't equal the density or the densest markets if you compare it to T-Mobile and Verizon. So they lack in density. They need to tighten that grid, especially for the C-band. And they really haven't focused on that. They haven't laid out a plan publicly to state, okay, we're going to densify the network because we need to do X, Y, and Z. They have not clarified that. They've been more vocal about fiber than anything else. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Look forward to reading your comments. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to the channel. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.